We lighten up the boxing lines today, man. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic, always consistent with the boxing videos and the sports videos as well. We here, and Jarrell Big Baby Miller wants to fight Dillian Whyte. I don't know if the interest is mutual, but it's a good fight, man. And I don't know who wins this fight for the most part, but we gonna speak on it. And but Dillian Whyte ain't impressive to me, The Joshua fight, he was impressive. I'm like, yeah, maybe he could be a world champion. After that, he did injure his shoulder. He took a lot of punishment in the Joshua fight, and he hurt Joshua a few times and got his attention. But, since then, he hasn't been impressive. The last guy he fought, the Robin Halasians guy, former Deontay Wilder opponent, Johan Dunlap, out of France, I think he was. He stopped that guy in 6 rounds. Dillian Whyte went 10 rounds with that guy, 10 mediocre rounds. And, Miller's open to this fight, and Miller is an okay heavyweight, and I think both of these guys are just above average heavyweights at this point, and it makes for a good show. Of course, Dillian Whyte wants a Deontay Wilder fight. We all know he'll get flipped like a flapjack and get, pounded. But Miller fight, he might have a chance. Miller looking to get his weight down, and and looking to get more stamina. He got one of the highest outputs punch-wise in the division. Whyte is looking like a sloppy sucker, in his last fights. I think he needs to get back down in weight. Maybe it's just the level of competition that Whyte is fighting that's just not, arousing his true interest in the fights. And maybe a fight with Miller and the trash talk with Miller might motivate him to get in better shape and get back to that form he was when he was fighting Anthony Joshua. In my opinion, that might be what the doctor ordered for him. We know Miller ain't coming over to the UK. He already said that several times. And Whyte wants to make a splash in the United States on television. Last time he fought with Malcolm Tan out of Chandler, Arizona, and it wasn't on TV on the Crawford and Dongo card. So if he wants Deontay Wilder, because I don't believe the Joshua fight is going to happen for Wilder, and he wants to be exposed to the American public, come over to HBO and fight Jarrell Miller. It makes sense. I think Eddie Hearns understands it makes sense. As far as the matchup stylistically wise, Whyte is probably a more polished boxer than Miller as far as you talking about just hit, not get hit for the most part. Good body puncher, when he at his best. But I think, Miller is about 20 pounds after his last fight coming in about 23. Whyte came in last time. They came in, about 255, 265 on the last fights he fought. Might have a physical strength advantage. I don't think Whyte punches hard enough to really, endanger Big Baby Miller. But Big Baby Miller does do a lot of rolling and taking the steam off the punches. He got some head movement, but he doesn't look comfortable or fluid in a lot of things that he do. A lot of times he pawing at the punches. And I think it's a fight that Dillian Whyte can take advantage of and win, man. Especially if he's gonna live up to the name, the body snatcher, and put water in the basement and hit the body to Miller. That's what I mean. Hit Miller's body. He possibly can drain Miller a little bit. Miller is he's getting better slowly, but he's not an upper echelon heavyweight. We all know that. Neither is Dillian Whyte. But he had his shot at the guy before Joshua got a title in Whyte, and this would be a nice step up for Miller. I think Miller. I think it's a good fight, man. I think it's a fight that HBO should buy. Maybe a co-feature. Two guys. The trash talk will be nice and epic. Miller is a charismatic heavyweight, and Whyte says some things as well. He has the potential to be charismatic as well and be very vibrant in the way they articulate themselves. And why wouldn't we want to see a great fight like this? If I had to favor one guy, I probably would favor Miller. His performances have been a little bit better than Whyte of recently. But I think Whyte is just waiting for the right opportunity to showcase what he really has, in my opinion. Because he's fought Chisora. The last guy he fought wasn't good. Malcolm Tan wasn't good. I think those are the 3 fights he had after Joshua. And those not the type of fights you're going to get up and, train your hardest for if you're a guy like Whyte. I like to see him get back to, down a few pounds and get serious. And I think the Miller fight can get serious for him, And I think it might catapult him into really, pushing for a Wilder fight. He's already #1 contender, and why not? You know, Miller, Whyte in the United States. I slightly favor Miller right now, but it's the fight that Miller wants, and then we're gonna see if Dillian Whyte wants it, and see if Eddie Hearn wants it and makes it happen. But you know, Miller's definitely trending in the right way. Whyte is trending down, but it doesn't mean that Whyte doesn't have a shot. But let me know who you guys think will win this potential heavyweight fight, Miller or Dillian Whyte. We out.